Hello and welcome to another episode of Pico-8 Adventures. I am LastofAvari and this is PicoFox, a Pico-8 demake of a classic SNES 3D on-rails shooter by Electric Gryphon, released all the way back in November 2016, at the early days of our beloved virtual console. In this recreation of an epic retro 3D shoot-'em-up title, we take a role of a brave pilot named Vox, who's here to defend his homeworld of Carneria against the invading forces of Andros. The demake features filled polygonal graphics, 3 different levels and 2 enemy types, plus a carefully sequenced original music theme. Links to the game and the devs' web places are in this video's description, feel free to check them out and play on your own. Now let's fly our O-ring to victory. Okay, we can shoot, we can fly, and we can reverse on Y-axis. That I'm really not a fan of. Not a huge fan of. All my habits tell me that I should definitely press up to go up, but that's the other way around, and now I understand that it's probably how it was in the original game, but that's not really gonna help me, so half of the time just expect me to push wrong directional buttons on Y-axis. But I'm still alive, the shield is mostly up, and maybe we'll get something interesting. Obviously, we have polygonal graphics, it is filled, so not just outlines, and that's fine. It's a SNES game, originally speaking, so you couldn't really have had any sorts of textures or any sorts of resolution. And I've got this. I think it restored my shield. It wasn't really that much down, so I'm not quite sure, but we'll see. Maybe we'll get another ring a little bit later. But yeah, feels alright. I wish the controls were, toggleable in the menu. Maybe in the enter menu of Pico-8 console. But what you gonna do? This is still very much impressive. And my result is maybe not necessarily as impressive, just 2/3 of completion rate. But I'm not dead, and that's fine. How about we play another level? We have only 3 levels and they are pretty short, so maybe I will cover all 3 of them. Now, my performance could be questionable, and I can see that the second one, Venom, is already a bunch more complicated. There are more buildings around, those poles are pretty tricky to go around, and this shields up ring goes a little bit too close to the level start, where we are pretty much fine. I don't think you can really go down that quickly, but hopefully that's not the only ring around, because I will need it later, for sure. Now, I'm not sure if I can fly around to the left side when it comes to previous buildings, and this one as well. Yeah, another ring. That's good to know that we can count on it, and of course I'm not shooting everybody, but I'm fine with staying alive. It's a shame that we don't have any score, so I can't really compare my results when it comes to numbers, not just in completion rate, but like general points. But yeah, I think I'm keeping up better than previously, because my shields are even better than before. Well, not anymore. And I don't think I can fly in between those poles. And yep, it felt like I was doing better, but apparently that wasn't true. But still, a victory is a victory. And it's time for Fortuna. Fortuna, okay. Maybe I'll be fortunate and lucky. Even more. Ooh, yeah, that's crazy. I'm not really going to live through this, especially if those sequences will repeat. I really didn't expect that it would be super tight from the very beginning, and now we're actually mostly fine. Oh, yeah, flying around, and we have a tight corridor actually. It looks like we have a whole bunch of space, but it is indeed a kind of tight corridor. We can fly a little bit left and right, but not a whole lot, and I need my shields, here especially, previously in those two levels, it wasn't really the case that much. If you know what you're doing, at least remotely, then you're kind of fine. But here it's a must-have. So, thanks to the developer. Okay. And now these two, or maybe at least one of those. Actually, two and three. Yeah, up. You can crash super easy. I have only 50% shield. Another hit into a building or something like that, and it will definitely take me down. And I want to get to the end screen to see the percent. Oh, 71. That's better. Not a whole lot better, but nowhere over 3/3. And that's the entirety of a demake. So it's not really gonna take a whole lot of time to beat, but it perfectly fits the theme of a technological breakthrough of the original Star Fox title, while pushing the limits of what's possible to achieve with very limited resources on Pico-8 platform. Man, these graphics and music will absolutely throw you back to the 90s. Now it's not gonna do it to me because I have never played Star Fox in my life. I was stuck with a locally manufactured ZX Spectrum clone back then, but it doesn't mean that I will not acknowledge that doing any sorts of 3D graphics on our little 128 pixel square console is very impressive. Pushing filled polygons while maintaining smooth gameplay at a decent speed is not easy at all, and it was especially badass 8 years back when this demake was released. There's not really much left to say, and there's no way PicoFox will get anything other than the most solid of Avarian thumbs ups. Tell me your opinion in the comment section down below. If you like this video, you know what to do. Sharing it on social media always helps. It was LastofAvari, thank you for watching, and hopefully I will see you later.